Hola and hello, it's Ashley Shantae. I am welcoming you back if it's not your first time here, if you've been following along on my journey. Um, I appreciate you so much. I've gotten some comments that are so thoughtful and um, just very inspiring that has helped me tremendously through this process. So I appreciate you and I see you and I thank you. If you are new here, I'm just documenting my journey of trying to have a miracle baby with a little bit of randomness in between, whether that's some vlogging, some home decor, some whatever random pops up. It's just a little randomness, but majority is our journey. So welcome and welcome back, and I'm gonna go make us some tea downstairs. I'm gonna make us a special tea and we'll have a chit chat about next steps. So stay tuned, one sec. Y'all, this blueberry lavender tea is the bomb.com. I don't know if y'all can kind of see, it's like a purplish It's something so comforting about tea. And this one is the bomb.com. So, um, first, let me start off by saying happy holidays. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And if you stay tuned all the way to the end, I'll show you a little bit of my Christmas decor that we have in our home. You can see little tidbits of it in the frame right now. But okay, so this is our chit chat about how we're moving forward. So again, end of October, I had my IVF transfer, found out that it was not successful, got the call, told me to stop taking my medication, and that was definitely hard. I cried a lot, just processing it all, like the financial part of it, the shots, the medications, the emotional part of it. It was a lot, but you know, we're moving forward, we're moving past that. So basically, I had to schedule in with the doctor to talk about the results. I did that. I went to that appointment alone. Husband couldn't make it. I can't remember why, but I went to that appointment alone and sat down with the doctor and his assistant, who I love so much. She's like just a treat. But basically, they couldn't see, right off back, a reason for it to have not worked. They suggested that they were going to do a comprehensive blood panel test. I can't remember the specific name for this test, but she showed me like a list of like a whole bunch of stuff that they test for, and basically they're trying to see if they can figure out anything that may have been a cause of why it didn't work, didn't implant. Literally there's like probably 20 things on that list. So they said that we'll get those results. If they see anything on there that, you know, causes concern, then at that point they will, you know, try to correct it if it's something that can be corrected. And then the only other thing that was discussed in that appointment was my weight. We talked about my weight a little bit previously, but it wasn't like a big major concern. But they did tell me that just so we can make sure we're crossing all of our T's, dotting our I's or whatever, making sure, let's go ahead and try to get my BMI down. So I actually was weighed at that appointment, and my weight at that appointment was 219. Now, my disclaimer for that is that when I went to this appointment, I had no clue that they were going to weigh me, because I don't think I've been weighed since I started this process, you know, since the beginning phases. And when I went, I had on like my Guess boots, which were like these UGG style big heavy boots. I had on like a sweatshirt with stuff up under the sweatshirt. Like I had on a bunch of clothes, and so we can deduct like a pound or two because of that, because yeah, had I known, I would have wore something lightweight, even though it was like super cold out. But anyway, basically they want my weight to be 191 before I try again. And she's like, let's give it like 6 months. That should be, you know, good time to lose that amount of weight. So also they put me on metformin. And she asked me, she was like, have you heard of metformin? I'm like, yeah, for diabetes. Like, that's the first thing that I thought of, because there's some history of diabetes in my family, and I know about that medication because of that. However, she said, yes, a lot of people take it for that, but it's also, you know, pretty much used in the IVF community as well. And a lot of times, quite frequently, a lot of people that have PCOS takes it. It can help with weight loss, and so it can basically, you know, help with, you know, this process. So she prescribed that to me, and I asked her about the side effects of it, and she was like, really the main thing is a lot of times people get upset stomach from it, but you know, the advice that she can give me is to take the medicine with food. So that appointment was basically, okay, we're gonna do this blood panel test, see what we can, what results we can retrieve from that, what we can do if we find anything from those results, putting me on the metformin. She did say that the first 10 pounds will probably come off pretty easy, but after that, it's, you know, just normal weight loss, and it's not like a weight loss, like magic pill. Basically, you still have to do the work, you know, and you know, make the choices. And I asked her, as far as diet wise, what's a good diet to follow to help me reach those goals. She said Mediterranean diet, and I've heard of the Mediterranean diet before. And then there's a book, I believe it's called It Starts with the Egg. I've seen it talked about in masses within the IVF community. I think that's what it's called. It starts with the egg, but apparently there's an It Starts with the Egg cookbook, and so I hadn't heard about that. So she mentioned that was, you know, a recommendation as well. The only other thing at that appointment, prior up until this point, we did not know. We had our embryos PGT tested, and we knew that we had one boy, 2 girls, and then an unknown, like it was inconclusive with the test results. But we didn't know if, you know, what we had transferred was a boy or a girl. So she'd asked me if I knew, and I said, oh no, but I kind of want to know. So I did find that out, that they had transferred a girl. And as an aside, my husband's taking this extremely hard. Like, he always talks about our loss, and I think that the reason is because, you know, I told him, like, oh, I found out it was a girl that was transferred, and it's really been hard on him. So comment down below, like, how if you've had a loss or a failed cycle, you know, how you're supporting your spouse or loved one in that. Because, you know, for me, like I said in my last video, I cried until, like, I didn't know my body could produce that many tears. I cried a lot. But then I felt like, okay, this happened. I knew that IVF wasn't, there's not 100% success rate associated with it. I knew going in that, you know, this wasn't it wasn't guaranteed. So after the tears and the crying and everything like that, now I'm like at a point where I'm like, okay, what do we need to do to have better success this next time? And we're moving forward. But it's been, he's having a harder time. So yeah, just comment down below if you have any tips for me with that, as far as with, you know, your spouse or loved one, whoever you may be going through this process with, how you have been able to support them in that. And I have my ways, and I've tried, but it's just a lot to see him grieve in that way. And, you know, you try to be there and be as supportive as you can, but I know that everybody, you know, grieves through those losses differently. And, you know, I don't hear a lot of men talk about that. So that's an aside. So did I discuss everything? Yeah. So basically at this point, I'm waiting on my blood panel results. I did the test last Friday. It's Friday today that I'm recording this video, the next Friday. So it's been a full week. And I got a call from them yesterday to, you know, schedule in. Actually, it was Wednesday. I got a note through the portal that my results were in, to call and schedule in. I could either come in or do a virtual appointment. So I called yesterday and set up that appointment. So that won't be until January the 10th. So basically with the weight thing, I have to get to 191. She basically said, you know, we'll give you, like, you know, 6 months probably is a good time frame. because you know weight loss doesn't happen overnight. Um, it won't take me that long. I'm saying that, but I've been trying to lose weight for years, but it's like now you have this bigger why. You know what I mean? Like if I know, or because I know now that this is contingent on me trying again, it's gonna happen. So I've already started. What I've done is December 1st, I said, okay, my journey's starting December 1st, and I'm going to just try to document everything that I'm doing, write down my meals, write down my exercises, just, you know, journal everything to hold myself accountable. And I went out and bought this. How cute is this notebook, y'all? I swear, this is like, I love it. Like, can y'all see? And then, so they're like this line pages. It's kind of thin, but I just love this. I found this at World Market. And so basically, like, I have December 1st here. I have today I want to start my weight loss journey. I have to get to 191 per my IVF center. I've been wanting to lose weight for years. I want to get to 150. This is my goal weight. I stepped on the scale today and my starting weight is 216.1. Jesus, I need your help. I have my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. So this is day one. Like for breakfast, I had a blueberry waffle. So I had a waffle with blueberries and then with Greek yogurt on top. I had an egg with cheese fried, and then I had half of a chicken sausage. And then for lunch, I had for lunch I went to Sonic and I had like some popcorn chicken and a few tater tots, like kitty meal size, and I got a caramel brulee latte from Starbucks. And I even documented, I believe this is stress eating, some things that I was like stressed about. I won't go into that. And then I put here, I worry that I won't be able to lose the weight. I have my miracle baby. And anyway, I put my meds down, checked off me taking my meds. Oh, that was the first. I said I had my comprehensive blood panel test. Oh, so on that test day, you know, usually you go to the IVF center, they take vials of blood. Maybe it's like one or two of the little vials. Like literally they took, I counted, there was like 17 vials of blood that they took. Cause I literally told the guy, I was like, after all that blood y'all took from me, like I should be a pound lighter. And he just kind of laughed at me. But that day I did my, I did an exercise on my elliptical. It's called the Active Lifestyle Series because I have an elliptical and then a Proform elliptical, and then I have the iFit like training program. And then I also walked outside, and then so I did 19 minutes of that on the elliptical, and then I walked outside in the neighborhood for 30 minutes. And then for dinner, I had a salad and some wings. So even though that wasn't the best like starting date, like I feel like every day that I've documented, I've gotten a little bit better. I'm eating a little bit better, and it just holds me accountable because I'm actually writing everything down. And this is actually kind of turned into more so of like a journal, because I find myself like just writing down tidbits of just random things, not even weight loss related. But I've never been like a journaling or diary type person, but I feel like since I've started doing this, I'm doing that as well. It is still primarily like 95% weight loss stuff, but then like if there's some things that I may be stressing about, or you know, just different things, then I will jot that down as well. And I found it very therapeutic. But even though they, you know, basically said, you know, we're giving you 6 months, I feel like my goal is like I'm gonna hit, like, surpass that goal in 3 months. Like, that's really my goal, and I'm like so determined. So if y'all can keep me accountable on that, if you are going through IVF, had a failed IVF cycle, or anything in the IVF process, and you were told like, okay, it'll be beneficial for you to lose some weight, and you've, you know, successfully lost some weight with your attempts, like, comment down below to let me know any tips, tricks. Like, I want to lose the weight safely, as quick as I can, but safely, if that makes sense. Like, I know slow and steady wins the race, and that I've heard too quick weight loss isn't good. So I want to do it safely. I did go to Barnes and Noble's after my appointment that day, and I got like a Mediterranean cookbook, and I've been kind of going through that, seeing like, okay, like, what recipes can I try. I didn't get right yet this it starts with the egg cookbook, but if I find that I'm not having any success with what I'm doing as far as exercising consistently, documenting everything for accountability, and you know, some of the Mediterranean, I've been counting my calories. Set myself a loose goal of like 1,600, and it's not anything that I'm like strict about, because I feel like if I'm making healthy choices and staying consistent with my exercise, it's gonna come off. So, but it's just to kind of see like, oh, today you ate 2,500 calories, like, you know, maybe next time you can do this differently. So moving forward, what I'll probably do is in the meantime, in between time, that's what I'm calling this little time that I have in between I start, you know, being able to start another cycle, and me waiting on my blood panel test results. I know I'll get those on, well, she scheduled me in for January the 10th. That was her earliest appointment that she could have me come in. So I'll update y'all once I get those results, and I'll probably go ahead and document my weight loss journey, any side effects that I'm having with the metformin, what else? And when I started this channel, I said, you know, it's going to be my IVF journey with a little randomness in between. So, but moving forward, it's still about me trying to have a miracle baby. And again, I'll have the majority of the videos that I'll be posting going forward for right now until we get into another cycle will be just the things that I'm doing to try to get this weight off me and better myself before we can try again. So like, comment, subscribe. Again, definitely give me any tips about you know, weight loss. If you've had any experiences with metformin, comment down below, and stay tuned. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick tour of the little tidbits of Christmas decor that I have through my house. I didn't like do it all big like I usually do. I just kind of did something simple this year, very kind of mute, but I did do some decor, so stay tuned. I'll clip that in right now. And happy holidays to y'all, and get y'all some of this tea, this blueberry lavender beauty rest tea. It is amazing. Bye. So for Christmas this year, I just pretty much kept it really simple. This is my dining area. I wrapped some lights around the plant stands that I have, my just normal vases with the little arrangements in there, and then I did a wreath on the window with two Christmas stockings. There's some glow coming from the window, and then my tree is in the corner over there. This window, I have some garland draped, and then like a big Christmas bow. So the tree, I just have like basically gold, silver, and then I have some red accents. I have like a few little non-red, like my let's see, my little swan there. This is the one that has been picked out this year, the Eiffel Tower. It's my dream to visit Paris one year, so and then I have some pretty flowers, some different things on the floor here. There are my two little love sloths, and they're sitting on a North Pole aviation box, and I have some little decorative gift things right there. And then my favorite is my table decor. So I have this really pretty cozy runner with, I don't know if y'all can see the detail on those candles. It almost looks like snow frost. And I have my plant, another little Christmas box there, candles. So that's the table, and try to give y'all a, let's see. So that's pretty much what we did. My coffee bar over here on my little sign that says life is what happens between coffee and wine, I stuck a little Santa hat up there, and then right here I put this little plant decorative tree. I don't know what it's called, but it has like little, I don't know, Christmassy decor, like the little frost, snow, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I just thought it's cute. So that's the coffee bar. Okay, y'all, so here is my coffee table Christmas decor. I just left, I leave this little faux, I think that's a succulent, year round. I have a wooden tray, and for the different seasons I just switch out some of this stuff. So this time I did the tree, my little reindeer Noel, and my basket just keeps my remotes, the little mini wooden basket. And then this candle came from the Bed Bath & Beyond annual sale. It's called, I'm waiting for it to focus, it's called The Perfect Christmas, and it smells amazing. Okay,